Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to drill down into the different entities within your organization. And when I say entities, we are referring to the different self-managed super fund entities within your organization. So as you can see here on the left-hand side, there is an entities button. So if you just click that, it will take you to this page here, which gives you a whole list of all the entities that are uploaded within the portal. As you can see here, you can search for different funds up here, and you can drill down into, the different funds at different, I guess, stages. So, pending would be like your onboarding funds, active would be, your generally active funds that we're doing year on year, and then offboarding, pretty self-explanatory, offboarding, and then, your old archived funds that, maybe have been wound up or whatnot. So yeah, there's a good search function at the top here. And you can also see, so there's some general information over to the right, who the primary advisor and the billing category for each of those funds. So just click in here and I'll show you under this Citizen Family Super Fund, which is a demo super fund of ours. You can see that there's some general tabs up here, which I'll go through in a second. But what you can see here is just general information about the fund. This all feeds from the class software, so it's very important that if the software is not up to date, then this information might not be up to date. One thing is, you can also see this activity feed, which gives you a good snapshot of all the different, jobs, different comments on different queries, and all sorts of information as to what's been happening over the fund in recent times. I won't go into members and relationships too much, but all this information is very, very handy to drill down, into the different related individuals within the super fund contributions and pensions. One thing to note, it's very important that this information feeds from class. So if class isn't up to date or the software is not up to date, then this information may not be up to date as well. Relationships, you can see here who might be involved in terms of looking after the fund. And there's some also general information over here. Advisors would be who in your organization is assigned to this super fund. Holdings also feeds from the software. So very important that this information is up to date. Otherwise it would in the software, otherwise it might not be showing up to date in here. So the two main tabs that I want to go through is jobs and queries. So jobs is relates to each individual annual accounts job that we're doing for this fund. So you can see here that we've got a 22 and a 23 job, which for this fund, and also we also have a transition job as well, which is open. You can see here that they're active. So these are the different jobs within this fund which are being completed, and then also drill down another level is queries. So when you click on queries, you can see that these are the related or open or active queries that are that we have for this super fund at the moment. You can see that there's a 2022 annual query and obviously a pension commencement query. So this is where you can access queries for a particular fund. And then here, this is where you can access documentation that you have uploaded or you may be trying to find, or links directly to our filing system. So what you have to do is essentially move that cloud, and then what you can do is you can search in here for the different documentation. I won't go into this, but because you will get instructions on how to access documentation through queries or or through communication. So I won't go into that. But yeah, so generally what you can do, these jobs and queries are all linked to each other. So if I click in jobs, go to 23, you can see the different timelines. You can see here, sorry, this is a better example. You can see the timeline of the 22 accounts, and you can also see the linked queries here. So all the jobs, entities and queries are all linked together, and you can click through and it takes you to each of the different, selections that you're trying to get to. That's generally it for entities. Yeah, thank you. Cheers.